Hello there, beautiful people. April Mac here, and I wanted to come on today to tell you all the details about my upcoming program called Shine. I haven't given out, I've given snippets, bits and pieces here and there, but I haven't put in one place all the details. So that's what this live is about. It's probably going to be about 10 minutes, and it's really for those who want to know what is this thing that she keeps talking about called Shine. She keeps alluding to it. So here are all the details. So if you're watching on replay, hashtag replay, so I know you are here. And if you want any more information after this session, then please do PM me, get in touch directly with me, and we can have a bit of a chat about it. Really, I'm taking people on expressions of interest basis only. So I'm not just letting anyone who has the link sign up. We have to just check that we're a match first, because it is such an intensive program and I've got to make sure that the whole group dynamic is perfect. So to the extent that I can, it's not completely in my control, but I know that the right people are coming in. I've already had some people sign up, which is beautiful. And so this session is just to give you all the details in one place. If you've got questions, please feel free to comment as we go, and I'll come to them as at the end of this session. And if the session's finished, you can just leave a comment and I'll come back to you later. So firstly, Shine. The tagline is be seen, be heard, and be known. The reason for that tagline is because if you're here to transform people's lives in a big way, then you have to be seen. You have to be prepared to be seen. You have to be prepared to be heard and to have your voice, know what you're here to say and what you're here to share. And you have to be prepared, if you're going to make a really big impact, to be known. You need to stand where the people can find you and see you and learn from you, and be led by you. This is a leadership program. So it's for people who feel like they're here to lead others in some way. So people coming in will be in different industries. They'll be doing different things, but ultimately it's about people who are ready to stand up and lead, and lead by example, and lead in ways that's absolutely magical. So this is not an ordinary leadership program. If you want to go and get, a diploma or a Cert 4 in management or leadership, you can go and do that. And half the things that you'll learn in there, or most of the things you learn in there, you wouldn't learn in this program. This is not offered anywhere that I know of. This is the April Mac version of leading, and it's taken me a lifetime to learn what I'm teaching. And I'm so passionate about it because I have done many things the wrong way up until more recently. And since I've discovered a way of leading that feels really right for me, and I've been able to do it whilst working part-time, working at home, working around my children and family, and making, really having a profitable business, doing what I absolutely love doing. That's what I want to teach. That's what I want to share with people. I know it's possible for anyone who wants to do it. There's some mindset shifts that have to go on, and there's practical implementable strategies. So my background is in corporate. I've learned a lot of the practical implementable strategies, which I will teach those, but I also bring with me all the magic that I've learned in my life as a business owner, and really working with divine energy to do what I do with absolute ease. So if that sounds like weird shit to you, then you're probably not suited for this. However, if you've been watching me, watching my own progress, and also if you're resonating with my energy and you like my lives, then you're probably really going to love this program. So it's very intensive. So let me go through all the details. I've got my notes here because I would never remember it all if I didn't have them. So we'll be looking down from time to time as I look at my notes. I may even need my glasses. But yeah, so First of all, it's a combination of coaching. So there will be one-on-one coaching in it for all the participants, as well as group coaching. That will be group coaching every single week, and the one-on-one coaching, one session a month for an hour, although some people it might work to have it shorter, and we do 2 sessions a month. So there's that really intensive element to it where I get to know you really well, and I also get to know your business and help you get clarity on what it is you're here to do and how to position yourself as a leader in your field. So we go for 13 weeks. So official kickoff date is the 5th of October. In general, for my programs, I leave the doors open for almost the entire program. This one, because of the intensive nature of it, I will leave the doors open for at least another week after the 5th of October. But after that time, I think it will be a little bit too hard to catch up, and I don't want it to mess with the dynamic. So I'm thinking I'll be guided by the divine on it, but pretty much 5th of October, if you can get in by then, maybe up to a week later if you're still kind of not quite sure and you're just trying to get across the line. So we go for 13 weeks of actual coursework. We do 3 sessions a week. Those sessions will be at least 1 hour to 90 minutes, depending on what the people need. And there's a course outline, which I'll put the link in here, an outline of what we will be doing each week. So that's already been mapped out. So each week, 2 sessions will be on content, and then there'll be the group coaching element as well. So all of that 13 weeks, 3 sessions a week for 60 to 90 minutes, plus your one-on-one coaching as well, it'll add up to at least a minimum of 42 hours hanging out with me. So you really need to like what I do and how I do it, because we're going to be hanging out a lot together. And yeah, so that's the intensive nature of it. And you know, those of you who are thinking about it, you'll know if it's right for you. We will have a break over Christmas. So there's a 2-week break over Christmas. And in terms of the days and times of the sessions, I'll be working with the people who are enrolled to figure out what suits everyone. So I haven't set those up yet because I need to wait and see if there's going to be any overseas people in it and who's available at what times. And we'll try and get something that suits everybody. And of course, all sessions are recorded, and I will catch people up if they miss something significant. So it'll be, it'll suit everyone who's involved. Now, lessons will be delivered via Zoom. I know there's a lot of people who do Facebook Lives and they deliver their lessons that way. For me, and for the intensity of which will be going in this program, it's Zoom, where we all get on, we talk, we share. You know, it's really a discussion of a learning opportunity, interactive. So all of the sessions will be Zoom. There won't be any Facebook Lives. If I do Facebook Lives, they'll be just add-ons where I've got something that I need to share. But our sessions will all be via Zoom. Let's have a look. What else have I got here? I'm only taking a maximum of 12 participants. I want to keep it small enough that I can know everybody very well in the group and get to know their business and really get to understand what it is that's driving them to do this work. And so any more than 12 would be too much. And it may well be less than that, but that's the capped number. So we're starting on the 5th of October. Or if 12 people sign up before that, we'll start before then. So it's really, as soon as the 12th participant signs up, we'll start if it's before 5th of October. Otherwise, we start on 5th of October. So if people sign up now, anytime now, there will be pre-work over the next couple of weeks in the lead up to our official kickoff. And part of the program includes access to a couple of my courses, which are Facebook Nailed It and Loving Your Live Streams. They're just really useful things to do in advance of this program. And if you're someone who's already done one or both of those, I'll be offering you an alternative to those that you can do in the pre-work. So I've got other courses and other content you can get started on. So that's that. Let's have a look here. Anything else? At the end of the program, my plan is for those who've been involved, we're going to have an event, an online event, where you get to showcase your skills, the skills that you've learnt through the program. So the details of that will evolve as I know how many people are in and what it is we're doing. So we'll be setting up an online event where you'll all get to showcase your skills. So that'll be really exciting and introduce you to new audiences and get you more followers so that you can do what you're here to do, which is to lead your beautiful people in the world. The kinds of topics, I'm just going to run through a bit of a list now of the topics that we will be covering. But again, I want you to note that the way that I work is through intuition and guidance from the divine, as well as working with the people that I'm serving. So if everyone in the group has a bunch of these ticked off and don't need to do them, we'll do different things. But basically they're group facilitation, public speaking, learning about, really how to put your best foot forward in terms of public speaking, presentations, speaking on stages, both online and offline. Thought leadership, how to develop your skills around becoming a thought leader, leading groups and facilitating those groups. So there's a real art to that, and a lot of people, if you might have, worked with someone who's a really good facilitator and think, oh, that looks really easy. It looks easy because they're good at it. So we actually will be doing, practicing those skills. So wherever there's a skills gap, I will provide opportunities for practice of those so they actually get the hands-on experience. We'll be looking at writing skills and really writing with impact. And my assumption is most of the people in the program will be using it for becoming known online predominantly and using social media to promote themselves. So we'll be looking at how to write in online environment. So writing posts with impact. And sort of how to strategize, how to write the posts and what kind of content to bring in that makes sense for you and your brand. We'll also be looking at branding, and so how to brand your business, how to give yourself your personal brand and what that looks like. And that includes things like self-ography. So making sure that you're comfortable. So there's a mindset piece to it with being seen. So you are your brand. So you've got to get comfortable with being seen, and how to take really great images of yourself in different contexts that promote you and your brand. We'll look at as well a topic that I'm so passionate about, which is energy management. So, that sounds a bit out there, and it can be for some people, but it's absolutely critical when you're leading people and exposing yourself in this way, putting yourself out there, becoming known, becoming seen, becoming heard. You need to manage your energy, because you'll have people that some people will drain your energy, and you need to know how to. Sorry, I've just got an itchy nose. Hang on one sec. Oh, got to itch it. Sorry, these things happen in my lives. Knowing how to manage that energy so you don't feel drained, and that you look after yourself, and that you keep your cup filled up so that you can do the work in the world that you're here to do, and that you don't drop the ball in terms of your family and for yourself, So that's a really critical piece. These are the sorts of things you will not find in any other fucking leadership program, let me tell you. They will not talk to you about energy management. They will not talk to you about self-worth. They won't talk to you about being seen. They won't talk to you about those sorts of elements. So that's why it is a bit unique. It's unique because you are unique, and these are the things that I know work because I am experiencing them myself, and I've gone through the corporate environment and now my own business, and I know what's needed. The other thing here is using your intuition, another one again that you will not find on the curriculum of any leadership or management certification that you do. So really how to tap into listening to your inner knowing and being guided by that and then following through on it. If you've been watching me lately, I've been talking about this a lot because again, that has totally changed the game for me and my business. That when I listen to the ideas, I see all ideas as divinely inspired. And if I act on them, all the resources that I need to make that come to life just come naturally. Just like this course popped in as an idea just a few weeks ago. All the content, the price, the structure, everything came in. I didn't question it. I did actually. I did question it. I was like, really? I'm doing that? Am I really? I did question it, but I also got over myself and then thought there are people out there who need it. And I know that's true because a couple of people have already signed up. So this is for them and for those of you who are still thinking about it. Next is leading from feminine flow, yet another topic that you won't find anywhere else. So this is something that I have understood and embodied really only in the last 6 months. And it's something I really want to share because it's changed my world. So my whole career and probably my whole life to some extent, I've lived in a very masculine way of doing things. And when I say, and I will explain more about this, and if you've got questions, please do leave them and say, what do you mean by that? But basically, you know, the structure, which is generally considered masculine. It's not that men do it. It's just a masculine way of doing things. Structure, goals, you know, go hard or go home sort of thing. And then there's feminine flow, which is all about creativity. And for me, it's also tapping into the divine and being very fluid and not having to fit within a structure. So what I teach is how you can use both of those elements. Have some loose structure. I've come from a project management background. That's my corporate background. Have some structure and plans and, you know, intentions. But then how do you swirl around like a bloody creative goddess in all that and do your best work by not being just so rigidly stuck to the structure? So it's like having a bit of both and having the best of both worlds so that you can, you know, have the intention to do what you're here to do, but then do it with your creative genius and do it with your feminine flow and bring the magic, you know. So I'll be teaching all about that. I'll also be teaching about selling, how to sell your beautiful services in the world in a way that feels magical. So obviously what I'm doing here today is selling. I'm sitting here telling you about a program and I'm selling it to you, but it doesn't feel like selling for me, and hopefully it doesn't feel that way for you. It feels like, oh, April's sharing a gift that she is bringing into the world. She's sharing it, and those who need it are going to be able to get it. You know, how beautiful is that? And so there's no, you know, once you can make that flip, it's a mindset flip, and practice it, it unlocks your business in ways you just can't imagine. So I'm able to make a lot more money because I'm so comfortable sharing my gifts with the world and selling, you know. But I don't think of it as selling, but I know, you know, theoretically that's what it is. So I'll be teaching about that and how to launch your products and services and how to launch them with absolute love. I'll also be sharing, there's so much in this program, I tell you, it's got everything. Basically, that was the message I got. It was, you will teach everything you know to help people do what you do. That was the guidance, right? It came through clear as day. And I was just like, okay, 13 weeks, I have to teach them everything. So it's going to be chockers, absolutely chockers. So coaching, I'll be teaching how to do coaching for those of you who are interested in pursuing coaching as a career, or maybe you've already started it, but you just need a few more tools in the belt. I'll be talking to you all about that and sharing how you can do it so beautifully and help so many people with it. Becoming magnetic. Again, this is about using energy and quantum physics ultimately to magnetize to you and attract to you the beautiful clients, your soulmate clients, the money that you need to do what you're here to do, and anything else you want, love, whatever you want. So I'll be teaching all about the beautiful ways that you can magnetize and attract what you want in your life. I'll also talk to you about practical ways of how to make money online. We'll do some practical elements and some energy elements there. And as well, just woven throughout is the mindset stuff. So I know that we can have every practical strategy and know every single thing we have to do to get from A to B. But if we don't have the mindset that's going to allow us to do that with the right level of energy, with the right intention, it won't happen and it won't succeed. And I know that through my own experience. So woven throughout this entire program is the mindset shifts that you need to make as well. And because I'm a coach, it will just naturally, and my background has been in training as well. Coaching and training is, just woven throughout, of course. So how much does it cost? That's the burning question. Some of you know, some of you don't. For the 13-week program, it's $3,000 Australian dollars, and that covers everything that I've just mentioned. That's on a payment plan. You can pay that off over a 12-week period, so it's fortnightly payments of $500 a fortnight until the $3,000 is paid. And if you want to pay in full, it's a discounted price. So for the pay in full, it's $2,777. So I know that that's a significant investment for many people, a significant investment of money, as well as a significant investment in time and effort. But for those of you who are ready to take that next step, I know that this is going to be so worth it. I just know in my bones. I'm so honoured is the word that comes to mind. I'm so honoured to be delivering this program, for bringing the wisdom that I've, uncovered in myself over the years, and bringing everything that I've learned and unlearned to you in this program. It's definitely going to be my most transformative program that I've ever delivered. And I'm just delighted about it. I'm excited. I've already got some beautiful souls in it. And when the first person signed up, I burst into tears, and so did she, because we both just knew that this is going to be something really unique and really special. And I feel like I'm on the journey as much as the people who are in it. So it's really, really special. So hopefully that has answered the questions that you might have had about it. If you've got any outstanding questions, I'm just going to look to see if there are any comments now for questions. And if you want to talk to me personally, because it is such a big thing, I know that some people just need to have a conversation to really check out if it's the right thing for them at this time. So I'm happy to do a one-on-one Zoom with you if you want more info. So let me just check to see if there are any questions here. There's nothing that I can see, and I don't know, sometimes I can't see all the comments on Facebook, so I'm sorry if you did leave a comment and I haven't seen it. But as I say, just get in touch with me if you want any more details at all. And wherever you are in the world, have a beautiful, beautiful day, and I shall see you online soon. Bye for now.